Greetings, my name is Crystal Huang. I am the co-founder and CEO of People Power Solar Cooperative, located in the so-called Oakland, California, the unceded territory of the Chochenyo-speaking Ohlone people. A little bit about me. I actually came from the renewable energy background, really thinking about trying to help support a more harmonious ecosystem in the society for humans to actually live in harmony with the rest of nature. And I have been putting a lot of my energy into focusing on clean energy technology, focusing on a way for us to use technology to actually live in balance with each other, only to find out that really what's off of balance is democracy. How do we actually get people to be in a culture of cooperation, a culture of participation, is in many ways what People Power Solar Cooperative is working to do, is to create pathways for everyone to be able to be part of the energy transition, so that you don't have to own a property or own land or have lots of wealth to be able to be part of the energy transition for climate justice. I think first and foremost, the most important thing is we have to focus on making sure solution is in the people, not the technology. And so now when we really center the understanding of the problem and the solution is all around our relationships with each other, technology, digital tech, and science is a wonderful way and tools for us to be able to engage with each other in a much smarter, effective way. So obviously, we look at clean energy solution, we generally look at the technology itself. But we like to, at People Power Solar Cooperative, we actually leverage appropriate technology for everyday people to really understand how electricity is being generated and really understand our relationship with energy, so we can actually use and redesign our energy system in a smarter way. And of course, more than that, how do we actually connect with each other better? How do we communicate with each other better? Using a lot of the digital technology, online tools, online platforms to connect and build and collaborate with each other. It's all about how are we using the tools to improve our relationships with each other. And everything we do needs to be centered around the humans and the people. I mean, I feel like I have been privileged enough to really be surrounded, even though I started with the clean energy in the solar field, it's certainly and mostly primarily dominated by men. In that space, I've always been very much supported by people in all directions. I certainly feel like, of course, there's discomfort that folks might have, especially women might have, in this space that's generally dominated by men. I think in many ways, as long as we look at each other as humans and listen and really come in with the attitude of a collaboration, would really change the dynamic of how things work. I know that especially in the dominant culture that is generally dominated by men, it can really feel like it's really moving in a very fast and really aggressive way. And this is where we have to take care of each other, really recognizing the people who really see the importance of building relationship with each other and actually lean onto what is really truly valuable, that brings joys in our life. And then together we'll be able to overcome any systemic barriers in our workplace and our society. First and foremost, the most important thing that we have to do for girls and women is to remember our roots and remember our family and community. And then when we look at tech, it's really about how do we get connected to each other better. We all know that the society is afraid of girls and women because we are so powerful beyond measures. We are more than just as smart in our brain, but also the vastness of our heart to be able to connect with each other in a way that's beyond words and thoughts, but really in the hearts. And so I think for tech, it's really a really great way for us to be connected with each other, do something more innovative, but ultimately it goes into deeply back into what is making us human and connect with each other. And then we use tech to bring that out to connect all of us. I think I'll always bring back the idea of the concept of Sankofa in the African knowledge of Sankofa is really about needing to be able to look back into where you came from. Otherwise, you'll never be able to figure out how to move forward. So really centering our roots and really connecting with where you come from, where your ancestors come from, talking with your your whatever you consider as your roots, connecting with that, your ancestor by your blood or your wisdom ancestor, the people that you follow. Like for me, the Black Panther Party is deeply touching me in a way that actually helped me envision what the future of people coming together to solve problems really look like. So I would strongly encourage you to really look at your roots and really figure out what actually grounds you, and then hold that from your past so you can build that future that is loving and powerful, that reflects deeply who you are.